Hey, what's going on, everybody? In today's video here, I'll be talking for another year now. I believe the fourth year in a row now, where I'm going to be glazing myself effectively and the community, uh, more or less talking about the year prior and the year to come, and in this case, maybe even years to come, right? The reason why I say that is because of GTA 6. That's obviously on the conscious of everyone in the community, not just within Cash community, but with everyone in the broader GTA Online community. As in the realm for Cash, we've never had the situation before, and I am kind of stressed out about it. I'm not gonna lie, where effectively we have a new game to play, right? You look at the likes of 2K or Madden or Call of Duty, games like that. They effectively have new games relatively often, and by extension, it's hard to make communities off of those because it's such a high turnover, right? And for us in Cash community, we've never had to experience that, right? GTA Online has always been GTA 5. Right? For the 8 years we've done this, for even years prior to Cash community being around, it's only ever been GTA 5, right? And this is now the first game where that changes. We're entering into a new landscape. Everything we know about GTA Online ceases, right? For the most part, right? We don't know anything about Vice City. We don't know anything about how to make the most money yet, or the best cars, or the best methods, and stuff like that. And obviously, we'll figure that out in due time. But like I said, it's kind of stressful. This is something that I'm grateful for, that we don't have to experience every year or every 2 years or whatever. But every, let's say 10 to 15 years, I'm guessing, right? Where this is not. This is a new game, right? We have to transform the community into GTA 6, right? Which would be really easy to do. I mean, who isn't going to get GTA 6, right? And I'm so grateful for the Cash community leadership. You know who you are. Dread, Max, Roman, that they've helped me out so much in regards to how to plan for GTA 6, right? How to recruit, how to how to plan content around it. They're good to bounce ideas off of effectively, right? So shout out to all those guys. Those guys are amazing. Same thing to everyone in core and membership as well, right? We're like I said, we're entering into a new game, and as much as I am kind of nervous about it, right, because it is the unknown, right? I'm excited to get into a new game with the people who I've spent the last, in some cases 8 years with, in some cases, let's say 3 to 4, in some cases even less than that, with. This year will be a year that, to be fair, when I say all that, I should say this too, forgive me. We don't know if GTA 6 is going to come out this year, right? I mean, it could easily be delayed again. And it's possible, right? I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you it's going to come out at the end of the year. I will say, though, that I do think it will probably come out at the end of the year, right? It's been in development for how long, and this, that, and the other. And I forgot who I was watching the other day, but they made a video effectively saying, hey, yeah, oh my God, it's actually happening this year, right? Now, it's their hunch. They have no inside scoop or anything, but effectively, it's like, whoa, this is happening, right? So I guess it either can come out this year or next. I don't know, right? So with what I just said there a second ago, that either applies to this year or next year, one of the two. But I'm visualizing it coming out this year, right? If that helps with the clarification, because it could honestly come out next year. Who knows, right? Regardless of the fact, this year will be very, very interesting, right? Not just in regards to GTA 6, but the preparation for it, right? I don't want anyone to talk about too much about what we're doing in the internal, right? That's not here. This is a leadership conversations. But what I will say, though, is we have to do more content creation stuff. Not in the sense of, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but more me when I say that, the proverbial you, in the sense of when I talk about, or the proverbial we, I should say. I don't know why I said you. Forgive me. But yeah, no, like content creation in the sense of consistent event nights, like with Team 86, for example. One of the best things I think we've done as a community. And not just Team 86, but playlists again, stun jumps again. Go back into the well. Go back to how we became this amazing community, right? Which I still think we are, obviously, but why leave something like Mario versus Luigi 3 years ago when we could easily just do it again today, right? Effectively, that's kind of the thinking, right? So there's the content creation there, right? But there's also the content creation too in regards to like this channel here, the Cash Community channel, or my own personal channel with myself. I cannot tell you how many times I've came home, or I'm at work, I should say, and I'm about to come home, and I'm be like, I'm gonna stream Outlast 2, I'm gonna stream FNAF 2, I'm gonna stream this game, I'm gonna stream that game, I'm gonna stream GTA Online, effectively, any game for that matter, right? And I don't do it, right? I don't do it. Now, I will say that it's kind of hard to get back into streaming, right? You have to kind of force yourself a little bit. And with work, I kind of slowing down a little bit for me in the profession I've chosen. I think I'll be able to stream probably more consistently. I mean, I can't imagine I wouldn't be, but I'm gonna really, really, really try. Like, for example, this week, I wrote down a little sticky note and I'm gonna put it in my calendar here after I get done recording this video. I have FNAF 2 and Lethal Company and Fall Guys tomorrow. FNAF 2, possibly Peak, maybe not. And That's Not My Neighbor on Wednesday. Outlast and Trees Hate You on Friday, and then various Buckshot, Outlast, FNAF 2, Outlast, Saturday, Sunday. So that's where I'm really trying to get at, where I'm really going to try for at least my own personal content. For this content here, I really want to try to do more guides, obviously. And not just guides in the sense of the long form like I did, I believe, a year ago now with the casino heist, but also short form content, right? Go on a Google Doc and start typing out, how to make the most money in Bunker, right? For like a short form video, right? How to do the time trial, how to, effectively plug and play with anything, how to make the most money off of special cargo, if it's still money this week, you know what I mean? And it'd be off stream and stuff, and I'd be at least trying to have more control of my face cam so I can do more effects with it all, right? But yeah, so that's effectively what I want to do with content creation for the rest of the year leading into GTA 6, getting more of a foothold within the group, foothold within content creation, right? Effectively trying my best to have Cash Community become a name within GTA that's recognizable with GTA series, right? That's not easy. Obviously, there's a lot of groundwork that has to get done into that, but it's doable. We have a great group of guys, and if it's not going to get done with this group of guys, I don't know how it's going to get done ever, or how anyone else for that matter is going to do it either, right? Outside of GTA series and like Central Gaming Hub, kind of thing. But yeah, so no, I mean that's relatively it. And then obviously, if assuming GTA 6 comes out next year, I do want to start recruiting a lot more, and obviously having more safeguards in place and make sure we have adequate membership and stuff, and more back channels to make sure that there's communication around who's coming in and, hey, this guy's weird, hey, get him out of here, kind of thing. More cutthroat, really, right? For that matter. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's really it. I'm really, really, really excited, not just for year 8 of Cash Community, but for GTA 6, obviously, and to grow. I'd like to think that, or I like to know that every year I've done this video, for example, from year 4, I believe, to now year 8, it's been a growth transformation, right? Not just for Cash Community, but for myself. When I started this with Notable, God rest his soul, rest in peace, Notable. He's a great dude. I was 18, right? When effectively he died and took over. Or sorry, when he died and I took over. Forgive me. When I met him though, I was 16, right? Which is really weird to think about. That I'm turning 24, or not turning 24. I am 24. Forgive me. And it's been that long. I was in a sophomore in high school when I met Notable, and I'm 24 now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird and surreal. But yeah, that's effectively what I challenge you all to do. Grow. Right? Now, I will say this in the little finale of this video. So I've been going for 12 minutes roughly now. It's going to be edited down, so I'm probably going to chop it down by a few minutes. But regardless of the fact, grow. And if that means that you have to leave Cash Community to do your own thing, best of luck, right? If that means you have to, not leave Cash Community, but go out and explore and travel more, or read books more, or learn how to grill like I'm going to be doing this summer, right? Do it, right? We are always going to be here, right? And effectively, I want you all to be around and stuff, but I also want to make sure everyone knows that they can leave at any time, and you're not going to get kicked. If you come up to me, you may get kicked for inactivity, right? Which is completely different, right? Doors always open, right? But like you're not going to get like excommunicated permanently forever, right? Go try new things, go grow, go become the best human being you can be every day, right? But anyway, yeah, that's my spiel for year 8. I hope you guys all enjoyed. More to come. So excited for GTA 6. Nervous but excited. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. A happy year 8 for everyone in Cash Community.